Today, I'm going to be testing two different Pokemon Minecraft servers and ranking them both at the end. Stick around to the end of the video to find out which server is actually better. Enjoy the video. Okay, we're in. Upon joining the first server, you were treated to a huge spawn with insane builds and easy navigation. Once I selected the server region and got in, I was introduced to the server of characters that had voice lines, and for some reason the character talking went from a low-pitched voice
We finally made it to Steampoke City.
to a high-pitched voice, which was odd.
You're finally here.
Oh, your voice changed a
I've been
bit.
waiting all week to meet you. I'm the professor at Steampoke City.
But besides from that, I thought the voices were really impressive and also easy to follow. For most people anyway. I was then asked to choose from a series of starter Pokemon that were from the actual games. I decided to pick Charmander, which apparently fits my personality.
An interesting choice. Just as I expected, you've picked the one that suits your personality perfectly. Now that
You did.
have your first
Okay.
Pokemon,
I then had to go to the battle arena for my first battle.
I want you to meet Jade. He'll be your first opponent here in Steampoke City.
Cool, I still want to know why you were a man at the start. Making money isn't my only skill. Okay. What? Oh my god. I sent out Charmander. How did I? Oh, wait, this is actually sick. Yo. No, let's do a quick growl. Who is this? Go away, minimum tax. Oh. Continue. Seeing as both Pokemon were the same level, it's pretty safe to say that the first fight is impossible to win, probably for the story. I was then teleported to the Poke Center to heal my fainted Pokemon. There I was also given items I can use in fights. I then decided to change Charmander's name.
Perfect. Now here is where you can manage everything about your Pokemon. Things like a cool new nickname, moves, held items,
Me.
and even sending out your Pokemon into the world to follow you. Let's try that. Select Send
What
Out
the
Pokemon
hell?
so we can view that new Pokemon of yours.
Bro, minimum tax changed. Let's try that. Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Send out, I'm pretty sure.
Well, now that we've gone over the basics, let's get into some fun stuff.
After renaming and sending out Charmander, I had to get my starter kit, which was obtainable through the chat. Once I claimed the kit, it gave me a stick and a gold shovel. At this point, you'd probably be thinking, what a great kit, but I think they just forgot to rename the items because the shovel is to claim land, and the stick is to check if it's already been claimed. I then noticed that all the trees had berries for feeding your pets, which I thought was pretty cool. I chose to claim some land basically right where I spawned. Once I did that, I was given 25 Pokeballs, so obviously I did the only reasonable thing to do, and that was to catch some Pokemon. Now, when I got to 4 Pokemon, I tried to head back to spawn, but I didn't listen to the guide, which got me lost for ages. Once I did get back, I explored the city and did some fights against level 1 Pokemon. Are they all level 1? No, we gotta switch to the 51. Just let him die. Where even is your Pokemon? It's behind you, hiding away. It's now time to move on to the next server, but before we do that, I'm gonna have to ask you to subscribe to help me reach my sub goal of 500 subscribers before 2027. And also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. Thank you. Okay, we're in. When you join the second server, you were introduced to a cozy spawn with yet again some really nice looking builds and easy navigation. Once you click to join, you were given 3 save slots, but I think 2 of them had to be paid for. Also, there was no server region to select, and when I got in, I was yet again introduced with a character, but this one was quite hard to actually follow. That was such a long journey. How were we on the boat? I'm exhausted. Why did you and Radiant Ermine have to come with you again? Part of it might just be my horrible reading, but I think putting in the dialogue in the chat is a bad idea, especially when you know people are going to type in it. However, you can see that my name has a dot in front of it, which means it's a Java and Bedrock server, meaning it's easier to access this server. I then had to pick my starter Pokemon, and because I picked Charmander last time, I decided to pick something different. So, I think it's got like the same selection. So remember these 3, and these 3. You know what? Let's do the ones from like, what's it, Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure. I decided to pick Piplup because it was one of the only Pokemon that I knew aside from the original Pokemon. I once again had to head out to the battle arena for my first fight, which was against my imaginary friend? Anyway. Oh, that's a level 1, mine's a level 5, damn, I got the better one. Use Pound. Oh, they're already at half health. Did you just say congratulations, Danielle? What? I say oh god, I can't speak. Why did it say congratulations? I mean, okay. This time, I actually won my first fight, and I really liked the fighting screen, but I also discovered that I can't use my skin or see my hand. I then had to go find a bridge, and let's just say it took me some time. Right, the bridge. Where do we find... Like, it's really given me no guidance there. I honestly just don't know what I'm doing. But before that, I went out to catch some Pokemon, and this was really annoying. Okay. The second time I actually registered. Alright. And I also... Okay, there we go. I wasn't even from them. How? I eventually found the bridge, but it said I wasn't the right level, so I assumed it was a different bridge that I had to look for, so I kept going until it led me to the ranking of both servers. For the first server, Bedrock, I'm giving it an 8.7 out of 10, and for Find, the second server, 6 out of 10, making Bedrock the better server. Thanks for watching, goodbye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. Thank you.